and welcome to another totally sideways episode of Auto Extreme. I'm your host, James Deacon. Well, as usual, packed it in nice and tight for you to open up the window into the world of motoring. And what better place to start than one of the most hallowed grounds of all? Talking about the Frankfurt Motor Show. We're bringing you the final installment because we just simply couldn't fit it all into one show. Now, anything significant that's going to happen in the motoring world usually gets debuted over at the Frankfurt Motor Show. And Auto Extreme was there. We're bringing you the highlights, so stay put. You're going to really enjoy that. Plus, if you missed it the first time, by popular demand, we brought back the Nissan Skyline of Auto Plus. All that and a whole lot more is coming up on your favorite motoring shows, so sit back, buckle up as we go Auto Extreme. Auto Extreme.
Extreme Rides is brought to you by Motul Fluid Force.
Man, if a lot of people get the wrong idea about guys who modify their cars, I can't say that they're to blame completely. I mean, this tuner lifestyle is in movies, DVDs, and some TV shows, but it does not represent everybody who's into tuning and modifying their ride. I mean, get real. This can't be an everyday thing. What's up, guys? This is your very own tuner babe, Lizamaree. Now, you'd be surprised at the diversity of people who are into this whole tuner thing. I mean, they come from every profession imaginable. But the cool thing is that we all share the same enthusiasm, if not passion, about setting up our rides. So why don't you check out this week's Extreme Ride?
Combine its brute power, no-frills performance, thuggish looks, and its rarity on the road. It's no wonder why no other car comes close to its legendary status. It's what tuner fans' wet dreams are made of. It's the Nissan R34 Skyline GTR, and it's this week's Extreme Ride. Already a highway bruiser the day it was brought in, its owners from AutoPlus weren't going to be content with an R34 Skyline GTR like any other, so they tuned it to overkill proportions. This Skyline's power plant was bored and stroked to reach a 2.7-liter displacement. A whole slew of equipment from June were installed, starting with 87mm forged pistons, a prepped cylinder head, oversized stainless steel valves, racing valve springs, titanium valve spring retainers, a June intake and exhaust system on the camshafts, chrome moly connecting rods, stroker camshaft, and a surge tank intake plenum. Fuel delivery is via 3 Bosch racing fuel pumps, spewed out by 6 1650cc injectors. Engine management is via a Motec M800 data logging system and advanced lambda control. Mean as it can get, this Skyline's added boost comes from an HKS GT3240 twin turbo kit. To complement this, an Apex I Drag VMAX SPL intercooler was installed, along with a truss blow-off valve and an HKS racing wastegate. The exhaust setup starts with an HKS stainless steel manifold, which finishes off with a custom ARC exhaust system. To get a grip on all that power, an OS Geekin quad plate was installed on the clutch system. Shifting is via a Hollinger 6-speed sequential transmission and a modified June high torque transfer case. A Cusco front limited slip differential was added for extra control. Peak power at the wheels is a mind-blowing 857 horsepower. With a car like this, exterior mods aren't that crucial, but they went on with some stealthy mods, starting with a top-secret front bumper, a Nismo carbon fiber hood, an Electra rear carbon fiber trunk lid, side skirts from Valeside, and a Nismo carbon fiber spoiler plane. The suspension consists of June drag shock absorbers and springs, a June rear drag cross member, Nismo front and rear stabilizer bars, and a Nismo front strut bar. The wheels are center lock mounted 18 by 9.5 Nismo LM-GT4 limited edition black alloys on high performance tires. All these modifications and this monster tuner is still an ongoing project according to AutoPlus. Apparently, overkill is part of the company policy, and that's actually a good thing. This Nissan R34 Skyline GTR is this week's Extreme Ride.
Check this out.
case you're wondering, a lot of the cars featured here are a work in progress. Overkill, you might say? Well, let me put it to you this way. Yes, of course, a lot of people are going for the ultimate setup, but there are also a lot of people who are into the process of setting it up. You know what I mean? Like a puzzle, like a big, jaw-dropping, sexy puzzle. This has been your very own tuner babe, Lizamaree. Now, if I stay any longer, they're going to carry me off set. But until they make this segment a whole day thing, we're just going to have to settle for seeing each other next week for another extreme ride, only here on Auto Extreme. Get in.
Extreme Rides was brought to you by Motul Fluid Force. Auto Extreme.